Hey everyone, Val here, and I just wanted to give you a little update on the garden. We have cucumbers, and we're going to make a batch of dill pickles tonight to use up some of these cucumbers, and then we're going to figure out what to do with the rest, because I don't need relish. I made relish not last year but the year before, and I still have relish left over, so I'm not going to make relish this year. I'll probably end up giving some of these away. So let me show you what I got out of the garden. This is our garden haul for today, and then we'll get started to make these dill pickles. So I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope your gardens are doing well. Our garden's doing really, really well. So take a look at these. All right, here you go. This is a lot of cucumbers. So we have a variety of sizes in here. So we're going to cut some spears, do some cucumber spears, and we have this Dill Pickles by Mrs. Wages, and we're going to follow this recipe for canning tonight, and we're going to do pickle spears. I also have all of these tomatoes. They're not the biggest of size, but they're pretty. I'm going to blanch these and freeze them. That one's got a little spot in it. And save them, because once we get enough, I'm going to make a batch of spaghetti sauce. So I don't want these to go to waste. We did eat some on salad last night. They were really good. They had great flavor. But I do want to save some for spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and get those froze tonight so that we can get keep collecting, and let's do something with these pickles. Okay, so I have my white distilled vinegar and my pickle processing mix. It is calling for 7.5 cups of water. So I have this container. This holds 8 cups. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with 7.5 cups. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to pour in my 7.5 cups of water. And it's calling for 3 1/3 cup of the white distilled vinegar. So I'm going to pour that in there. 3 1/3 cup. That's about 3 1/3. And I'm going to pour my vinegar in there. And then it says to put the packet in there. Alright, let me get me a spoon. Oh, it smells dilly. It says not to use aluminum. This pan is stainless steel. And then it says to bring it to a boil. So Steve's in the background making a whole lot of noise with the jars back there. He's getting some jars together for me. So we'll wash those and get those ready.
Sound effects.
So I'm going to bring this to a boil. It's saying to bring this to a boil over medium heat. So let me turn it down to a medium heat. And stir constantly until the mixture dissolves. And then remove it from the heat. Alright, so I'm going to stir this on medium heat, stirring constantly until this dissolves, and I will be back with you. Alright, I've washed all of these cucumbers, and we're going to start cutting them in spears to put in our jars. So I have my cutting board here. We're going to cut off the end that connects to the vine, and then we're going to just cut them down, and I guess just cut them in quarters. We'll just make nice sized little pickles. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep doing those, and I'll get back with you. This is a nice knife. It's really smooth cut on it. It's a good cook. It's a nice little spears. Alright, be back with you in a minute. I've the jar. Steve's washing and rinsing these jars out. We're gonna just, oh, that one still got water in it. Get that water out. We're gonna stick our pickle spears in here. Just leave them standing up. And just get as many in there as we can. I know my grandson Gavin likes dill pickles. He'd probably eat a whole jar of these. Alright, so that's stuffed in there pretty good. You see that? I don't think, maybe one more small one in there. What do you think? Oh yeah, that works. Alright, that's a jar of pickles. Alright, let me cut up a couple more and we'll make another jar. Slippery little sucker. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so Steve's gonna put the brine in the jars. The jars are warm. We put the pickle spears in them, or the cucumber spears. Filled them up just about to here. Try not to get them any longer than the neck of the bottle. He's gonna fill the brine up to the neck of the bottle. Then I'm going to put the knife through it to try to get the bubbles out of it. And put the lids on them. And we'll put them in the canner and we're going to process them for 10 minutes.
And if we have any brine left, it says we can refrigerate it in a good container for up to a week.
Yeah, I don't think we will, but because we have more cucumbers, we can always make another bottle or two of cucumbers if we have brine left. So are you at the neck?
I think so, but the
there.
cucumbers
You're
are
good.
still sticking out.
Alright, so let's wipe it off. We'll use the want to use the cloth to make sure that the lid is wiped off. I'm going to push this little guy down in there a little farther.
We'll probably just cut him off.
There he goes, he's down in there. Alright, just make sure we get the bubbles out as much as we can. Alright, and then where's your lids?
Right there.
Put them on hand tight, and there we go. We're going to put them in the water. So we're going to keep going. Steve's on the camera. We're going to keep going and we'll show you how it comes out.
Good.
We have 6 jars in the canner. Once it starts boiling, we're going to process these for 15 minutes because they're quartz. We still have 6 jars that don't have the brine in them. We have to run to the store and get another mixture. This mixture only made 6 quarts. So if you want to make 12 quarts, make sure you get 2 packets of the seasoning mix. So we'll be back once these get processed and we get the other ones going. Steve couldn't find a packet in the store that matched the other packet, so we ended up making our brine from scratch. So we did 3 cups of water to 1 cup of white distilled vinegar and a teaspoon of dill weed and a 1/4 cup of salt. So 1/4 cup of salt, 3 cups of water, 1 cup of distilled vinegar, and 1/2 teaspoon of dill weed. We tripled that, so this is our brine for our next 6 quarts. We're going to bring it to a boil and let it boil for 2 minutes. It's already dissolved. We got everything dissolved in there. So we're going to boil it for 2 minutes. Then we're going to fill up our pickle jars and put it in the hot bath for 15 minutes. So this one is just starting to boil. So this one will be timed for 15 minutes. Once it starts boiling, that's still our first batch. So we'll let you know when we get finished. We got 25 jars of dill pickle spears. So that's what they're looking like. Hoping that they all seal, but they turned out pretty good. So wanna thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye now.